What up? What's going on, everybody? Reap Stomach, what's up? How you all doing today? Anyway, playing a little DD2. How odd, huh? So feel free to hop on in and join me. Not really sure what kind of agenda I'm going to do here today. Just kind of playing around here. What's going on there? No mic. Just playing around here, getting some more souls. I personally think that the soul system, the Soul of Night system for buying the Terraria weapons is going to change, but I don't know that. I'm just completely guessing. Twinkie, what's going on? Wondering too if this build is going to hold up. I've been doing so many just grindy farm runs lately that I actually gave my Squire set of gear back to my PDT Huntress, which is, you know, unfortunate, but I did it. What's going on, Bob? Maz, what up? Razuki, how you doing? Yeah, sorry for the lack of combined chat on stream there, all. But just too much of a troll magnet, so I had to ditch it. I really liked it. I thought it was cool as hell. And I think it allowed people to follow the conversation better. Thanks for subscribing there, Dwayne. I appreciate it. Anyway, you guys feel free to hop on in and join me. I'm always on the US East server there, Reaps, unless I say otherwise. I do play on the European server every now and then, but I'll always let you guys know if I'm doing that. So I am on that US East server. It's where I usually end up hanging out. I'm in the Steam group. Yeah, QQ, US East. Who do we got there? There's Omni. And a little ramen noodle. A literal ramen noodle, that is. The coffee didn't really work out well, QQ, I'll be honest. I'm actually working on cup number 2, hoping that it closes the deal. Yep, just like Razuki mentioned there. Tech Masters, February 28th. Strongly suggest anyone who hasn't gone and read over all the new stuff do that. I'll be putting out another kind of like final recap before the update video this Friday after the dev stream, but I want to see what the dev stream offers up before I do that. Yeah, no secret there, LCI. Demon's Lair is definitely the best metal farming. I'm not farming metals though. I'm actually going to be at the cap without any problems at all by update day. I always forget there, Twinkie. I always forget. Anyway, just doing some Soul of Night farms, not metal farms. Figured I'd bust the old Huntress out today for a little Little Huntress hotness. What's going on there, Chubby Snail? Yeah, there was a bunch of people waiting in the Steam group today. When I popped into it, there was already like 6 or 7 people sitting there. I'm not sure how many are there now, but there were some folks ready to go today. Yeah, it's the one thing I will never understand with the Huntress, why they don't make the auto fire continue after you use your number 1. Because they did change that on other... Like, they changed that with the Apprentice. QQ crashed the wrong party? What? What's going on there, Archinator? How you doing? Just throw upgrades on anything. I don't think it really matters, to be honest with you. All that's going to give us any problems is the siege roller, and we can just kill that. Let's see. I think that'll about do it. It's a lot easier just to look for me when I'm not streaming there, Reaps. A lot of times I'll jump in the Steam group and I'll be there like an hour before the group fills up if I'm not streaming. Kind of not necessarily on this lane, but I'm kind of concerned on whether or not the Flyers or the Frosties and the Ballistas are going to take out the Flyers here. But we will see. What's going on there, Wayne? Oh, I'm good. Just waking up. Didn't get much sleep the last couple of days, and it's only going to get worse the closer we get to the update. My brain keeps theorizing. Hey, you're in Discord there, aren't you, Reaps? Just type in !streams in Discord and it brings up the stream schedule. What's going on, Adam? You might have to change the resolution there, Quicksilver. Not on my end. Actually, I got 0 dropped frames. It's the same as always, 720p. It's just after 3 p.m. my time here. Here, Vortex. YouTube did that to me yesterday. I was watching some videos that are on channels that are normally high definition, and it didn't look good, and I looked down and it was saying 360, so I just had to change it back to the higher resolution. I'm not sure what was up there. Oh, I bet you still see a ton of PDTs in public games just because nobody knows how to use anything else. A lot of the new players just aren't, you know, They just don't know how to use any of the other abilities. Or the other defenses. Or they're uncomfortable with them. So I bet there's still quite a few PDTs running around. Sometimes the middle of the day streams are not as, they don't look as good either, Quicksilver, because that's when YouTube's getting all its action. A million people or whatever watching all at the same time. Check Twitch if YouTube looks bad. I'm hoping I mean, it's yet to, hopefully we get a taste of it on the dev stream this week. But I'm really just excited to see what kind of effect defense speed is going to have. Hopefully we get to see some of that, but you never know. Trendy can be elusive sometimes with what they show on those dev streams, you know. A little fail on the sticky nades. Got them all up on the roof and everything else. I keep jumping and hitting 8 though. I am ready to fly. But oh no, there will be no flying. What's going on there, Jade? How you doing? Yeah, surprisingly, this actually held up. I wasn't sure if it was going to. Like I said, my Squire is in a scrubby set of gear right now because I took all his gear and gave it back to the PDT Huntress. I think it's like a 720, 730 item power set of gear. It's got the right passives on it, but it's just low item power. Are you playing with your Huntress out there, Reaps? The key to the bow, or to the spooky weapons, is whatever weapon you're looking for, only have that out and only have that in your deck. And then, supposedly, you're supposed to have a 75% chance of getting it. And it seems like that's true. Because, like, when I did the 6 million monk runs, I got pretty much nothing but monk weapons the whole time. I did get an occasional straggler. And then same thing with the Huntress when I was doing, looking for Huntress bows. Oh, it is in this day and age there, the Weemon. It's so easy to get to Nightmare 4 now with the PDT status that it's 720 is low. For builders, you know, I mean, anybody that wants to build, you would think has put a little effort into their gear. I mean, just, you can get up to that item power pretty easily just doing Onslaught. I think I'm, before the update, just to have a little fun, I think I'm gonna do a campaign speed run solo on a fresh account. If I do it, I'll do it live. that will slow it down a little as far as trying to get actual speedrun campaign time. But it'll be fun. Nah, just thinking of just getting a time. Like Trendy originally said they thought it was going to take about 12 hours to go through the campaign. I don't think it would take that much. If you look at the last two or three streams there, Quicksilver, it's all in there. We've beat it up a little bit, actually. We had one stream where that's all we did. We got a huge pack behind still. I'm going to end up dying here. There we go. Thanks for following there, Prodigy. Come on, damn, you just die, would you? Oh, we got another siege roller. I didn't see there was two. Oh, that'd be really shitty. Don't go by the core. Oh, man. I just don't understand. Wave 7. It's just frustrating. I just don't understand why people keep running to the core. The siege roller's been out for a couple of months now. The rockets aren't random. They aim at players. So wherever you are, if you're standing on top of your defenses, you're going to rocket all your defenses. If you're over by the core, you're going to rocket the core. Well, there's not going to be any passives next patch there, QQ. Oh, ain't no luck there, Vortex. That was straight up systems failure. That's sabotage. I'm half tempted to boot you there, Kevin. I'm not gonna, because I know you're new. But God, that's irritating, man. Come on, get with the program. Wave 7 even. Alright, well, I just lost my inspiration for doing anything special on this map. So, go back to the grinder here. Yeah, it's all about the team there, Jalal. I don't know, maybe, maybe we'll burn him down with the Mystic, huh? Nah, I think I got it all out yesterday with the volcanoes there, Savage. Jalal. Probably won't have any more volcano spam for a while. It's entertaining for a second, but then it loses it so quickly. The entertainment value, you know? Yeah, we don't need that. Keep forgetting those sieges come out of this side. Ah, there's Samandra. What's going on? They're wrecked. Let's see. What else do we want? Might as well add something else in. We got the DU. Let's get, I have this guy set up properly? I think so. Throw a couple of Earth Shatters in the mix for the big pew pew. DPS monks are beasts. They can still put out more damage than the Gun Witch, in my opinion. I mean, even legitly. Doing it with the glitch, you're doing it legit. That was one of the original Kata builds there, Samandra. There's a cool one on my channel back when the Earth Shatter would target farther, or would target outside of line of sight. Would go through walls. Alright, Twinkie. Take it easy. They're on specific maps. They're big. Pardon me. If you, there's a video on my channel called Where Stuff Drops or something along those lines. Well, I don't know, QQ. Too soon to tell. The patch isn't here yet. I don't know anything that nobody else does. I get no insider information. That'd be nice, but oh, it does shoot through the walls again? I did not know. That's actually a really fun build. I like that one a lot. Ridiculous OP. The only difference is now you'll have to set your protons so you're paying attention to pay attention to the siege rollers coming out for the protons, you know. Change weapons here. Try a different one. Let's see. I can't remember what kind of Huntress weapons I've got sitting. I think I still got my... Yeah, there it is. My old favorite Falcon Shot from... I haven't used it in a long time. It muddies up the screen too much. But it is fun. Not at all there, Jade. You should go with whatever you like the best. I mean, the Gun Witch is one of the best ranged, and the Monk is one of the best melee. So they're completely different playstyles. I personally like ranged better. That's why you see me using the Gun Witch way more than the Monk. But that's just, you know, that's just the flavor I like. Oh, you know, there's always lots of deaths for me there, Samudra. I'm never too shy about jumping off the edge. Oh crap, the whole point of this one is that charged primary passive. And I'm not using it. I better switch that up here after the wave. What's going on, Blake? Yeah, it depends on what you like best. I know a lot of people that, you know, they're all about the melee. Let me change that sphere real quick. Oh, I actually already had it in. So I had the wrong sphere in for the blinking bow. But that's alright. Main thing with the blinking bow is that slow is just crazy. Yeah, and just about every game I play, I mean there's a few exceptions, but damn near every game I play I prefer ranged. I guess it depends on the style too, like, you know, games with an overhead view, like say Diablo 3, something like that, then I kind of prefer a melee. I don't know, it's weird. But for, you know, any third-person game, I definitely prefer ranged. Well, it depends on what you want to do with it, Adam. If you want to DPS with it, you should go hero damage ability power. What's going on, Stavion? If you want to build with it, then you should go defense crit. For protons, anyway. Defense power for buffing use. Yeah, I've kind of gone in spurts. I mean, even like back in the World of Warcraft days, my first character was actually a warrior. My first character that I actually spent time on. Thanks for subscribing there, JVSTM. Anyway, the first one I actually spent time on and geared out was a mage, and I loved the mage and played that for ages, over a year. Maybe even over 2. And then I got into a rogue kick. Thanks for subscribing there, Lunar. I appreciate it. And then once I got on the rogue, I pretty much stayed rogue. Rogues and druids are just too fun in World of Warcraft. I like the stealth. But I usually, most games I either like extreme range, like sniper type range, like Borderlands and Borderlands 2, all that. I was all about the range. I guess Borderlands 2 I like the melee. I mean, even like on the Shaman in WoW, though, I mean, when everybody else was, you know, all gung-ho on the Enhancement Shaman, when it had its little heyday, I was still running around as full elemental, spamming Chain Lightning. It was definitely my flavor. See, I played Zero a little different, too, Andreas. I played as a sniper build, and then I would use... you know, situationally, I would use the melee and the stealth. I thought about doing a Borderlands, the original Borderlands Let's Play, because I'll be honest with you, when I played it, I played it with my son, and he was really good at it when I started playing it. So I went through and just basically blazed we blazed through absolutely everything. And I didn't get much of the story. Now, Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel, I played both in depth. But Borderlands, the original Borderlands, I did not follow the story as well as I should have, just because I had the kid carrying me, you know. Zero is a suicide bomber. That might be fun. I'm looking for something different to do this week, really, to try to take my mind off of this DD2 update. I don't want to... I mean, you guys know I do all these videos and all this stuff, but I'm sure most of you realize the reason I do it is because I've got a pretty serious addiction to this game. That's what keeps me going. That's all I want to do is play DD2. So anyway, I've been wanting to play some different stuff this week to try to make the week go by a little quicker, so I'm not just staring at the calendar and the clock waiting for the update to get here. I mean, I know everybody's excited about it, but trust me, I am right there with you. I mean, I am just anxious. Been counting down the days. Where that siege roller at? The old Falcon shot actually does a little better on him because of the tracking, I think. It's a lot easier to hit. A shotgun with rapid fire on, he says. Well, thanks, Adam. I appreciate it. I hope so, too. I'm hoping things kick up a little. Yeah, Nightmare 4 Lunar. It's all we really play on the channel is Nightmare 4. Yeah, but the problem is the 3 days that will fly by. You know, I'll have to stay up for 3 days. And those 3 days will go by slow. We'll have some spots opened after this map here, Reaps. Just gonna do 2 runs with everybody. Omni is a permanent fixture, of course, since he co-builds just about everything with me. I'm anxious to try out that Earthshatter Catacombs again, though. I didn't realize that Earthshatter was changed back again, so that it was viable on Catacombs once more. But the old Earthshatter build, that was definitely my favorite build for Catacombs. There's no doubt about that. And I know Samunder's got one too. He wants to show off. But that old build I used to use with all the buff beams, man, that was so much fun. Yeah, I was kind of mixed on the whole thing. Like Borderlands 2, I played the Gunzerker. The pre-sequel, I played that, I don't remember her name, but that pistol chick with the dual pistols. It just burned down bosses so fast. It was very, very easy to farm on her. Not enough juice. There we go. Throw it right there. Nisha, that's right. That, I don't remember the boss's name, but that boss that was right by one of those waypoints that dropped that would drop that legendary rocket launcher. Man, I farmed the shit out of that thing. President's Day. Yeah, it is, huh, Billy? I didn't even realize it was President's Day in the U.S. That's what happens when I don't go into the casino anymore. I lose track of some of the national holidays. Yeah, I'll have to download that. I wonder how big of a... I've got Borderlands in my... Like I said, I played through it once with my kid, but it's been a long time. And like I said, I didn't follow the story. And Borderlands does have a pretty awesome story. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Kill off some of these bads first. Man, they just won't stop coming. The bads are in force. I worked at the casino for 20 plus years there, Felix. Started off as a dealer, and by the end of it, well, the last 10 years or so, I've been a pit boss. It's just storm damage. It's just a regular old Falcon shot bow Twinkie, but it's got storm damage on it. That's what makes it look all flashy. I'll definitely be playing Borderlands 3 July. There's been, like, no information on it. Just little teases. But, yeah, there's no doubt about that. I'll play that. It's one of my favorite game franchises. You guys already get it? I think they already got it. I'm too slow on this Huntress. Maybe? Yep. We got all kinds of them crafted now. YouTube's all I do there, Adam, but that's not going super well for me. I mean, it's growing. It's just not growing as fast as I would like it. So I'm not positive yet, but eventually I may end up going back to work at the casino again. Alright, so that was Kevin's second run, so he'll be leaving. We got a spot opening up. And only the two souls. I don't sweat it too much when I don't get it. The golden ingot. Mute you guys for 1 sec here while this is loading. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, you want to join? Lunar, just hop on into the Steam group. Alright, so Kevin is out. And we got a spot open up. And, see, JK Death God's got one more run. You got your 2 runs already, Kevin. And we got Key OD. Yeah, that's the last thing I want to do is drive a bunch of strangers around. I personally am saving them, Felix, just because there could be a chance that there's some good stuff. So sad. I just woke up there, gear up. And oh, I am indeed over 40. It's right on my... But you know what? Alright. Sure you will, Reaps. Like I said, man, check when I'm not streaming too. Let's see, what do we need? We need some buff beams, earth shatters. It's the Juicy Nation there, Lunar. It's down below. So does that mean you'll be a loser when you get to 42 there? Gear up. I tell you what you are, though, is no longer welcome. See ya. Alright. So Omni says the old strat will work. Yeah, Juicy Nation there. See if I can remember exactly how I did it. I think it was something like this. And then these no longer buff each other, so that's kind of pointless. But defense power, get your buff beams up there, Riddell. Let's see, we'll try it out here. Can't remember what, oh, you know what? We had more DU back then, too. I don't think we're going to have enough DU to do it the way I used to do it. Try it with 3. See how much DU that's going to leave left. I don't know if it's going to work. This was the old strat, though. It was beast. Let's see, 200 left. Oh, you know what? We got nothing for flyers. Yeah, I think the DU change. Samundra's got a build for this one. I think, I don't remember what we had before, but I want to say I think it was like 1,200. It was definitely more than what we have now. Alright, let's see what we can do here, though. Let's just try something like that on each lane. Yeah, Sky Guards are good. They're not as good as they used to be. But they're still effective, you know. Thanks for subscribing there, Sniper Time. Appreciate it. Oh, the Earth Shatters are for the Shatter. There's Samundra. That's what I'm using. Let's see, and then let's see, and that's going to leave us just enough. Let's see if this works. We got nothing for flyers, so we're going to have to manually kill the flyers. Thanks for subscribing there, Riddell. I appreciate it. Andreas headed to Twitch. Alright. Let's see how this does. I'll stay up top and kill the flyers manually. If one of you guys can run the Spectral Knights. You gotta have the gloves and stuff there, Lunar. You get the gloves to increase radius. Mine are actually not the greatest. You can get better ones than this. But that gives your Serenity R's all big and beastly. Defense units there, Adam. Alright, so like I said, I'll hang out up top and handle the flyers. Thanks for following there, Colin. That's right, QQ. The summoner was awesome. It's kind of awesome that they fixed this. I wish I knew about it sooner. Just found out about it today. Samundra's got a build that going to be spotlighting on the channel here in the next few days as soon as we get a chance to get it recorded for this map. That's Earth Shatter's cannons. Well, it actually looks like it's, well, too soon to tell. It's only wave 1. We got no flyers yet. But as far as wave 1 goes, it's getting it done. See, back before you had to increase defense units, and you would cross over these buff beams, and the buff beams would actually buff each other. No, it does. It's not about the earth damage there, Felix. It's crushing damage. Any crushing damage. So, like Earth Shatter is crushing damage. Falling is crushing damage. Explosive traps are crushing damage. Oh, when you said Earth Shatter, I thought you meant Earth Shatter. But yeah, cannons have the crush damage, so that's what gets the freeze going, or gets the one shot. Yep, pull smash as well. The squires slam, all that stuff. All right. Here's some more mana if anybody's got enough to put together an upgrade. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff that procs it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. It's debatable that the explosion from Archer's explosive arrows proc it. That's not been confirmed by Trendy, but a lot of people think so. Well, in the current state, Sam, the original is better, but this game's still very early in development. Or not early, it's midway through development, so it's still got a lot to be added. Nowhere near fine-tuned yet. I'm confident that this game will be just amazing once it's all finished up. But of course, got to get it to that stage, you know. Uh-oh, shit. And here I am standing by the core. The protons are actually doing most of the damage at him. So the last thing I would want to do is get rid of the protons. What are you talking about, Felix? What does 1 million in one hit? Oh, the mobs get stuck a lot on the original. Yeah, I mean, that definitely happened. There was definitely some sticky mobs, that's for sure. Alright, I think we're good. I always like tower defense games, but as far as like a third-person action tower defense game, the first one I think I played was Orcs Must Die. The original Orcs Must Die came out right around the same time that the original Dungeon Defenders did. And I played that quite a bit. I've actually spent more on giveaways than I have on myself there, Adam. This is the glitch witch there, Jade. I probably spent like $100 on this game, maybe, through the course of the last 3 years. But I mean, originally it was just the original Defense Council buy-in to get in the game. I want to say it was like $40 or $60. I'm not even sure. Oh, the Elemental Chaos. Something glitchy. Can't quite figure it out. We did a couple of streams about it. Yeah, Orcs Must Die was on the PC. I don't think it made it to any other consoles. Let's get a little more love on these protons down here. Yeah, but anyway, if you look at the protons, they're ripping it out. 16 million damage. They're getting the job done. Oh, it's only 7 million. That's weird. It works by itself, just with Frosties and 3 Frosties and Elemental Chaos there, Felix. It works. It seems like it procs more often if you have either more Frosties or a oil geyser for the slow. But the main thing the oil geyser is doing is just making the enemies just stop right on top of the Elemental Chaos. How weird. The swords won't activate for me. That's very strange. Yeah, pets were definitely a bigger focus in the original game. This game, pets are basically just for stats. They all have an ability, but they're mainly just stat buffers. Oh yeah, these are shatters are tearing it up here. This one's got an ability called Cyclone that increases my damage. Oh, I would plan on doing both there, I raise. I mean, that's the good thing about the EV2 is they're very strong in just about all aspects of what they do. How weird. Oh, you know what? I'm on the defense mode. Oh, Jesus, what a scrub. That's why the swords aren't working. Ugh. Derp to derp. I don't rarely play any defense modes. So when I switch over, I forget to change them. Lost an Earth Shatter up there, huh? Yeah, it did just seem really, really easy. I'd have to agree with you there, Omni. But that's why. Not on Incursion. That won't be a problem anywhere here before too long. I'm assuming a flyer hit it up top, but I don't really know. Yeah, I think I got 37 there, Sam. I think that's the number, I'm not positive. Or yeah, that's the number, 37. Let's see, which one was it? One of these guys here. Where the hell did that, I put old Juice 3 away. I would just, anytime you get any gems there, Colin, I would definitely suggest putting it into your inventory. It's the inventory space is the only thing that you can't get with Defender medals. And I mean, it's the model that they've used really is really good, the free-to-play model. I mean, there is zero pay to win. What's going on there, River? The free-to-play model is pay for convenience, basically, because it's definitely more convenient to have more inventory space. Mine are all fully geared. I mean, they're not. Obviously I've got my favorites are geared way better than the others. Yeah, but that's not the skins are skins. You know, it has no skin has any gameplay effect. Thanks for following there, Sam. I appreciate it. What up, AJ? Right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, the inventory space is definitely very, very convenient. There's no doubt about that. You can get the skins in the packages with Defender medals. But it's just that skin that comes with that bundle when the new hero or whatever ever comes out. Hell, I actually toned Nightbot way down there, Jade. Yeah, Sam, that's actually where I do most of my stuff, is on the YouTube channel. So there should be a link down below there. Yeah, that's a known bug there, Prodigy. They've been working on it. It's actually not near as bad as it used to be. You don't see it. Well, I personally don't see it very often. But, man, on release day, that thing was bad. It's like maybe one out of every 5 runs you could actually complete the map on Blood Moon. Because of the boss doing crazy stuff. Oh, I knew what you meant. Well, I mean, you're going to need one at least. They're humongous for whoever you're going to use as a waller. I've got like 4 or 5 of them that I saved. I didn't save any of them that weren't 700 though. But, you know, all you're going to need is one on day 1 though. Whoever you're going to use for your walls. You would think. Nah, it's not supposed to, Adam. It's bugged. Oh, I don't know. I've never noticed any kind of time. Well, yeah, on release day you had to use the poison pretty much or it would glitch out. The poison one-shot it. Well, nothing good here. Like I said, I failed to switch it over to incursion. Alright, so JK, that's 2 runs for you if you'd pop out there and let somebody else get a spot. $750 chest. Listen to Omni. It's full of it. Ain't no 750 chests. Unless he is just the ultimate lucky. Come on, load up. If you want to, Samundra, you're always welcome. You know that. Hop on in. Thanks for following there. Good truck. Appreciate it. We got a bunch of people waiting to try to get in, Kevin, so probably won't have a chance to today. Oh, that is definitely why the cleansing didn't work. Let me free up some space here. I went through and got rid of everything that was under 700 item power again. All the legendaries I was holding. I don't really think I have anything that I want to upgrade, anything else, before the update comes. So I don't even know why I'm holding this stuff. In fact, I'm just going to sell off everything that's not over 700. I'm going to keep the rerolls, though, just in case I want to do some pet rerolling here on day one. What's going on there, Fresh Brusky? Yeah, nice, Samundra. I've got a couple of good ones that are sitting. I've been using Defender medals for upgrades, Omni. I used gold for the cheap ones at the beginning, but then I've been using the Defender medals when I'm at 8,800, so I'm going to end up having to blow more before the update gets here. I'll probably be at the cap within like 2 or 3 days. Oh, I had my spell of organizing inventory there, QQ, but now it's just all, you know, when you can't get an upgrade but like once a month, if that. The everything you find is just fodder, so that's when I changed it and just have it all dumping. Alright, so we got a spot open. Nobody wanting to join up. You won't need that many rings or totems, I don't think. I mean, just a few. I've got quite a few. I've got way more than I need. But, let's do a quick Demon's Lair while we're waiting for somebody to come in. Anyway, I've got far more than I need. Yeah, your dailies are going to be full there, Brandon. Won't let you join. I'm not sure why. Gotta do your homework there, PCT. See, once after I get in here, it might let somebody in then. Oh, yep, it's full. Who do we get? Kevin came back. I told you no, Kevin. Won't let me kick. Yeah, that's why nobody could get in, because Kevin took it. I'm on the North American servers right now, Adam. And there we go. There's Wrecked. Alright, Humongous. Have a good one, man. Thanks for staying out. 1 a.m. Let's get some archers in the mix on this one. Love me some archers. What else we got? This stream started at 3 p.m. Pacific time. There, Adam. All of my daytime streams all start at 3. I mean, I do some ninja streams or whatever that don't that start at random times, but all of the planned streams start at 3. Oh, I hear you there, Sam. I worked graveyard for the last 20 plus years. That's why I can't sleep at night. Hey, I think that should probably get it, huh? Get a monk up in the mix here too for the last wave. Where you at, monk? There he is. It's always more fun to play, Jade. Every time I end up, well, not every time, but damn near every time I end up watching a stream, I end up just wanting to play. Seven years, oh yeah. I hear you. My wife works graveyard too. Mine wasn't a true graveyard. Mine was a late swing shift, but I worked 12-hour shifts. And I would go like either 3 to 3 or 5 to 5, 6 to 6. Well, because I've been playing DD2 with Omni for a long, long time. He's the very first mod the Juicy Nation ever had. And we've been playing games together for a long time. That and he co-builds, so Omni's always got a spot. I think this one, I think this one you have to use gems for Quicksilver. No, it's not because you're old, Omni. Alright, Jade, we'll have a good one. Thanks for swinging by. Oops, failure. Oop, they already got him. What the hell am I doing? I better switch. They gonna be able to get him down? Oh yeah, he did. Ten to 7. That's what the wife works. She actually works 10 to 6, but she gets off early a lot too. Sometimes she goes 10 to 5. Bunch of legendaries, nothing good. Nothing good at all. Alright, so Samundra has got a build. I'm not sure if he wants to save it or if he wants to do it right now. I've got them all there, Lunar. I'll always have them all on the first day. Save up those defender medals. It's a lot easier once you get ahead of the curve with the defender medals. It's whoever loads in first. Alright, let's see, it's on incursion this time. So we got no derpage this time around. Samundra's going to show us his frosty proton cannonball shatter build. What's going on there, Matthias? They're different, Sam, but they're definitely not significantly better. In fact, all of the original heroes, in my opinion, I think they were better in the first game. But these are not, these are not finalized yet, so I'm hoping they get to it. I mean, I really like the monk, mainly. The monk just did it for me. In the original game. Having those auras tick off with that speed, and then having the strength drain on top of it. Auras were definitely beast. And I'm hoping they get back to that. Because the monk was just a lot of fun in the original game. Not that it's not a lot of fun now, don't get me wrong. But in the original game, it was an absolute blast. And then the Summoner versus, like, the Abyss Lord. Of course it's not the same hero. But just the difference between DU and MU. I mean, the MU really added to every single map. In huge fashions. Mute you guys and cough up a lung here real quick. Alright, I'm back. Anyway, so we got protons down below. It drops on any map there, Matthias. It's only on totems. But a totem from any map can have it. Just make sure you have a Squire in your deck. Preferably out. Then you have a better chance. If you go through a big old long, like boring, like 50 wave onslaught, and you pick Relic as your reward, you'll probably, and you leave your Squire out, you'll have a pretty good chance at getting a Hardy Totem. I mean, RNG is still RNG. You might go 100 waves and not get one, but your odds should be pretty good. And since totems only drop up to item power 700, totems are going to be range. Or no, rings are range. Totems are still going to be health. Totems are health, defense health. Medallions are defense power. Rings are defense range. The new orbs are defense speed. And then the new crosses are defense crit. And then everything will have the secondary and tertiary stat. Still don't know what the tertiary stat means. How small that's going to be of a number, but they mentioned it in the most recent talk. Yeah, Sam, the PS4 gets the update same day. I just wonder, I wonder how small that third stat is going to be. Oh, I hear you, Lunar. I'm right there with you. I'm more excited about defense speed than any other change, I think. So alright, so we're gonna have freeze from the protons plus freeze from the frosties. And we're gonna have cannons crushing all these freezed mobs. All the frozen mobs, not the freezed. I'll learn English one of these days. Yeah, I like it when stuff shoots fast. I mean, you guys heard me. Those of you who have been around for a while, you heard me whine and complain about using the Glitch Witch build. You get the bigger benefit the slower the weapon you use. And I don't want a slow weapon. I want a fast weapon. I want bullets spraying everywhere. I still think the Squire has one of the best walls. Squire walls and Mystic walls, in my opinion, are the top choices. That and the benefit you have with the Squire is if you run low on DU on a map, you can always use training dummies. Coffee number 2 going down here. Let's see if this one will work. Man, I was just dragging. I only got about 4 hours of sleep. Dragging ass when I started here today. The Abyss Lord definitely has the potential to be... They all have potential to be really good DPS. But just the combos you're going to be able to make and everything. Yeah, it was just a 4 per second Falcon shot with storm damage. The Earth Drakes. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Brandon. Or the Mauls. Talking about the Lavamancer? Yeah, they got beast walls. They're just expensive. They're definitely mean, though. And that Petrify, getting the damage increase on petrified mobs is nice. I had, a lot of you guys know, we had a really bad storm a couple of weeks ago. Caused a little damage to the place. So I was up way too early this morning with a contractor and electrician taking a look at some stuff. Nope, I don't have enough mana to upgrade anything. What the hell am I chasing around? Yeah, it's all good. Just we got some water damage and some electrical damage due to the water damage. So, I mean, frustrating more than anything else, but we'll all live. Thanks for subscribing there, see some. Appreciate it. What's going on there, Travis? The main problem we have is, well, half of our house, one wall all the way down to the side of the house has no power right now. It's been without power for ever since then. So I mean, it's a huge inconvenience, but it's just an inconvenience, you know. Yeah, it was still storming there, Kyle. I lost power both days. Friday and Saturday, the stream ended up getting split up from power losses. Let's see, 144 left. Somebody might be able to make something out of that. Oh, there we go. Definitely getting it done. Nice to see cannonballs in action. My only request, and I know it's not going to happen, but my only request for the cannons is I want the heavy cannonball to be the bowling ball turret like it was in the original game. I really want it to bounce. I think that would just add lots and lots of awesomeness to the heavy cannonballs if they bounced like in DD1. Oh, I hear you there too, Sam. I've had that going myself. I'm still not. Some of you all probably noticed my voice is not quite there. A little crackly. Still having the sinus issues too. I thought I just had a cold, but it's been like 2 weeks now, it seems like. Oh, I agree, Brandon. I love those things. That, and I mean the constant line of machine gun harpoons never hurt either. That was pretty awesome too. But a lot of those maps, I mean, the cannonballs just made it. Oh, they were not near as good as the machine gun harpoons going. But they were just fun, you know. And like some of the maps where you had like a lane going downstairs or something like that, the bouncing bowling ball turrets would just completely destroy that lane going down. That was kind of awesome too. But yeah, I hear you. It was definitely not as effective as like the harps. Oh, I want them faster than Power Surge. They're wrecked. I want them closer to the original game. I know they're never going to get there. Or I don't want to say never. They might one day. I don't think they'll get there anytime soon. But the ballistas in the original game were just ridiculous. Protons help out quite a bit there, someone. But the main thing on Griblocks is just looking at which lane is the hard lane every wave and focusing your DPS on that lane. They each have a different feature there, Matthias. Like the Bearkira has a big CC. The Narwagon puts a shield on you and is a good tank pet. You know, assuming tanks are going to be effective again, or we're going to need them again. Right now, I mean, tanks are fun to play, but for the most part, tanks just slow the map down. Because, you know, everything's so OP. Kitty General's awesome. One of my favorite looking Gattos for sure. The Apprentice is strong. There's Sam. It's not, I mean, as far as DPS goes, it's not as strong as a lot of the others, but it's strong enough. The thing with the Apprentice is, in the current state of the game, you can just get ridiculous movement speed. So, I mean, getting around the map is just crazy. The treasure pirate there, Lunar. There you go, Omni. I didn't say it. For those of you who don't know that inside joke there, I almost always misspeak when I talk about that person and call him the treasure pilot instead of pirate. But oh no, he's definitely not a pilot at all. The treasure pilot. Yeah, you never know. There is flying ships in this game. So maybe, just maybe, it is a pilot after all. Maybe the treasure pilot's got a badass like Harbinger ride or something, you know? Check this one over here. Yep, already maxed. Looks like we got everything all juicy. Yep, indeed. Alright, well, dump it into whatever. No, not yet here. Yeah, it's all maxed up. You can throw up on that Serenity R. Doesn't really matter there, it's the answer. In the current state, the pets, it doesn't matter what the pet is. Like for a DPS character, you just want one with earth damage, that way you can get poisonous tips or sandstorm. They can all roll with earth damage, so it doesn't matter which one. But as far as like the legendary and mythical and everything else, that's just a vanity thing. There's no difference between a legendary pet and another. It's a cool looking pet though. Not going to be, they said there's going to be some pet balances. I'm assuming, I don't know, but I am assuming they're going to dial in this Cyclone pet here, this Automeow, as it is a little bit on the OP side right now. So I think it's going to be changing, because it just said balance, there was going to be some balance issues with pets. But there's not going to be any big pet changes in this update. I think there's going to be a big pet update in the future that will address pets a lot more. Trendy's aware though. They've gotten lots of comments about pets, and they know that people like them. You know, it was such a huge part of the original game. Anybody that comes over from the original game is gonna want their pets, you know? Can't blame them. Alright, we got a Sea Driller here, so let's up that Serenity. Got an Ogre there. We got a Sea Driller over here as well. Get that one all upped. Yeah, the PDTs are going to be toned down. Yep, hero damage, hero crit there, Brandon. Definitely what you want. Well, assuming they're using archers, there, Jalal, you just want one with, you want defense power on it. and then you want that explosive arrows passive on it. Now that, of course, all passives will be going away here in, what, 8 more days. So if you get one, it's only going to last for 8 days, you know. Well, you don't want any gear from Nightmare 3, really, Jack. That really only applies to the bugged stuff. I mean, like, this Gun Witch is the Glitch Witch build, and I can spike up to like 1.5 million or so damage per second on this one. Ooh, shouldn't have used my Cyclone. Not with Siege Rollers running around. And one's already down, huh? You guys will have it dead by the time I make it over there. Sumundra did the one shot on him, and I believe. I'm stuck behind a wall. Let me out! If I have to suicide to get over this. There we go, that's a little better. You just want to get your... The Gun Witch is all about hero crit. It's actually earth damage. Poisonous Tips gives the 100 and whatever percent it is earth damage. They said that any legendary weapon that changes the right click, that shard will be locked to that weapon. But if it's a passive that doesn't change the right click, then it should be removed and not be a shard. Man, nothing junk there. Crappy. It's a nice build there. I can't remember what it is. Let me look. I think it's more than 130. Or yeah, 130. 130% bonus earth damage for 8 seconds. I thought it was more than that. I guess not. And then the Sandstorm, I think, is 110. But Sandstorm, you get the movement speed, too, and a lower cooldown. Yeah, they'll still be there, but they're going to be shards there, Kolinu. I'm actually kind of stoked about that. I want to see exactly what all you're going to be able to throw Purge Evil into. Be awesome if you could put it on like that new Flame Aura and a bunch of other stuff. Not really, Lunar. I did farm them for a while, and then I blew a bunch of them, but this is just kind of what I gathered just from not buying anything over the last probably month. Alright, so got time for one more run. And we got a spot open. Yeah, I've got quite a few of them on YouTube there, Sam. There's going to be a whole lot more coming. Well, you see, proton beams don't have an area, though. So they definitely... Purge Evil wouldn't work on the protons, I don't think. But any kind of aura, like if you could put it into the tree... Putting it into the tree would be awesome. Putting it onto any aura, the Flame Aura or the Lightning Strikes Aura would be awesome. There's Maz. I don't accept friend requests, Billy, except from real life friends or mods in my groups. No preference? Lunchtime for Brandy. It's awfully early to be taking lunch there, Brandy. Well, if you're in my group, then join the group chat. I don't, like I said, I don't accept friend requests. That bridge has been burned long, long ago, so no point in sending them. Maz wants to do Dawn of the Blood Moon. We already did that map, though. I mean, we didn't do that exact incursion, but we did do that map. I kind of like to do something different. Why don't we do the quick ones, and then we can probably get 2 in. Do Bastille Master and Altar. Well, yeah, you got a point there, Brandy. Definitely never too early for lunch. I hear you there, Colin. I haven't even had breakfast yet, and it's 4:40 my time. That's what happens when your body gets ruined from staying up all night all the time. You are screwed. Your sleep schedule, your eating schedule, everything gets all whacked out. Well, you know, there's nothing better than breakfast for dinner there, Lunar. It's one of my favorites. You want a ring there, Quicksilver. Ability power and hero damage, or ability power and hero crit, whichever. They both work well on the old... Or pardon me. I thought you were talking about Glitch Witch. The Glitch Monk, you want a ring too. But you want, the ability power, hero damage. Pancakes? Nothing wrong with pancakes. That is for damn sure. Ooh. Now you're just teasing me there, Sam. Biscuits and gravy. I mean, come on. Storm gloves are on Assault on Throne Room there, Jack. How we looking down here? Looking good. Get a little flyer loving in there. And I think we're good to go, huh? Should end this one over 300 seconds for sure. I still want to see if with a 4-man team we can push this with 500 seconds left. Oh man, just a tease. Storm boots are important for getting around, but I would definitely say on most heroes, especially with the current state of them, the storm gloves are far more important than the boots. Now, the storm boots add fun, which, you know, obviously that's the most important thing. Oh yeah, it was, Brandon, I agree. Same thing, the one we're going to do next is the old ramparts. That was awesome too. Storm Boots is Nimbus Reach there, Jack. They don't add any DPS to you, but they give you a big old speed boost, which makes it just way more fun. It's always fun to run faster. Yeah, Ramparts was one of my grinder maps for a long time, until I got geared out enough to do Aquanos. I grinded the shit out of Ramparts. Once was geared out enough to do Aquanos, that was my main one. I didn't do much else. Aquanos was the shiz. Still one of my favorite ever Dungeon Defenders maps. I really, really hope it comes to this game. Yeah, but the damage is just nothing there from landing. Nah, Storm Boots are a guaranteed drop there, Sam, on Nimbus Reach. Guaranteed from the chest at the end. The damage you get from landing is completely insignificant. Just doesn't do much. I think Glitterhelm was, you know, it was the leveling map for so long. I think everybody had fun there leveling it. That, and it was, a lot of times it was the first map a lot of people could do that was really spread out and had a lot of entrances and everything. A bigger map. Oh, that was the way to go, Brandon. Oh. I almost killed myself there going into snipe form by accident. That was how I did it too. The Tavern Defense, pure strategy. Tavern Defense is another map that I really liked. I hope that comes to this game. The two, if I was able to request, which, you know, obviously I'm not, but if I was able to put requests into Trendy, it would be Tavern Defense and Aquanos. I want both those maps. They're just awesome. That, and I just like the whole pure strategy mode. That gameplay was fun, you know. It was nice to set up a tower defense run and you know, not worry about anything but repairs and just kind of kick back and do your thing. It was a nice change of pace, you know. But that was definitely the leveler. I couldn't believe it the first time somebody did that map for me. A guy named, I was all gung-ho on Orcs Must Die, and I had looked at the original Dungeon Defenders, but I was so into Orcs Must Die at the time, I didn't really play it very much. And there was a guy named Big Nose Skeptic. He's got a YouTube channel too. He convinced me to start playing it for real, and he set that Tavern Defense up for me when I was like level 4 or something like that, and I just couldn't believe it. Blew my mind. The amount of XP you got from that pure strategy. Huh, I've never seen that one, Jalal. Sammy spawned on the royal egg. I've never heard of that happening. You should report it on the bug forums. It may already be there, I don't know, but it's not one I've heard of. There's not really that I know of, Ham. Unfortunately, it seems like you always have to just log out and restart the game. Alright, let's do the old ramparts here now real quick, and then we'll make this one the last map. Oh yeah. You do Betsy, Siege Roller gets stuck on that every time. Just about every time you run it. Yeah, I've left matches because of it before. It just takes so long to burn it down. And when it gets stuck behind there like that. Seems like a lot of the, like a lot of times your abilities will hit it, but of course it has the reduced, all that damage resistance. Yeah, it was my phone there, PCT. Somebody's saying hey. There we go. Got all three of them in there too. Nice. What we got left over here? Alright, I'll probably do it. He'd have to be PDCT then, Pure Dark Chocolate Thunder. Or yeah, Mana Bomb would work. That's true there, Jalal. It's still just so damn slow because you can't get the Mana Bomb all the way to the back of it. Well, then again, I'm assuming. I never tried it. I usually would end up setting up a defense there and going AFK and coming back 5 minutes later when it was dead. Oh yeah, Brandon. This one was voted on. This is the one where they did the reverse vote. It was between this one and what was it? Ramparts, Royal Gardens, maybe? I can't remember what it was up against. But this one was an influence vote, and the lowest amount of votes won. And it won. Yeah, Royal Gardens. I actually voted. I wanted this map to win it because Ramparts was always, always one of my favorites from the original game. But I would have been good with either one, to be honest, because they're both awesome maps. Oh, what? We got the LSAs going down here, huh? Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the map that gives the 750 ring. Has a chance at it anyway. It likes to give them to other people, but it doesn't give me all that many. Ugh, am I gonna have to suicide here? No. Got lucky. Yeah, they were definitely both fun maps for sure. But yeah, man, I tell you what, I am all about Aquanos, though. Man, if they would add a version of Aquanos to this game, I would be so stoked. What's going on there, Cryo? Headed over to Twitch for the day, huh? Oh, I agree, Brandon. There was just many, many good maps, for sure. Where are you at? He's over here. He's already dead. Not enough items. What? There it is. Say, how the hell is it not enough items? I guess it wasn't close enough. Aquanos, and then what was that? You know, the jungle maps were cool too. I mean, Aquanos was definitely my favorite though. You know, Akatiti, I definitely wouldn't complain about seeing some Akatiti. Maybe they'll throw Akatiti in when they finally bring the Barbarian out to play. It certainly can't hurt there, Ham. I saved some of mine. My popcorn carts. I got a couple of the buffs saved up. You know, it's funny, on the PS4, I got a bazillion of them. I've got like an ungodly amount of inventory taken from buffs. I've just got an absolute insane amount of them. Yeah, Sky City was awesome. That's true. Gotta get that propeller cat. There was just a lot of good maps, you know. I mean, it wouldn't, in my opinion, it wouldn't hurt this game any to bring every one of them over, you know, or some form of every one of the maps. They were just a bunch of good ones. Close one there on the statue. But we got it. Sky City would definitely be another awesome addition for sure. The Barbarian will get here. It's just a matter of when. I would guess that, you know, after this next update, there's going to have to be another patch, at least one, probably more than one, to fix any issues that came up in this update. And then I think they're going to work on pets, and then I think they'll do Onslaught. And then after all that, maybe we can hope that we see the Barbarian show up. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what their calendar or plans are, but that's just what I kind of assume they're going to do. Moraga was fun, though. Killing that big-ass genie. Oh, they wrecked now. They all did. Yeah, Morago could be tricky until you figured it all out. It was still a lot of fun, though. Tinker's Lab I thought was too easy. I always did. I don't even remember. I think it was just 2 Aura stacks and then 2 buffed rows of harpoons and then archers. Still, though, I mean, it was still an awesome map. Well, no ring this time. That's alright. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today. My next stream, Colin, will be tomorrow at 3 p.m., but it's not going to be DD2. It's going to be Orcs Must Die Unchained, because OMDU gets an update tomorrow. And I want to play around with the new hotness in OMDU. But so I will be streaming tomorrow, but it'll be Orcs Must Die. But anyway, thanks you guys for all coming out. I really appreciate it. And there's potential. It's not a guarantee, not even close, but there is definitely potential of having a little long dark ninja stream late tonight. Yeah, I hear you, Prodigy. Kind of made me want to hop back in. But anyway, guys, thank you all for coming out, and we will see you soon.